Hello everyone. Today in this session we are going to learn about how to calculate the arithmetic mean of individual data using Deviation method, or it is also called shortcut method, or it is also called deviation method also, or it is also called change of origin. Okay, so to solve the arithmetic mean of individual data using this method, so first of all we have to know its formula. Okay, so we have to know its formula and what are the symbol used in that formula. Okay, then it will be very easier to calculate. Okay, so our formula is x bar is equal to a plus summation d by n. So what are the symbol used in this method? Okay, so here where a means it is assume mean. A here A means assume mean. Okay, so let's take one data set. Okay, one individual data set. Marks of 8 students are 70, 50, 85, 40, 58, 72, 45, 30. Okay, now so and let's talk about the formula. X bar is equal to a plus summation d by n. So the meaning of a is assume mean. So out of this data set we have to assume one data is a assume mean. Okay, so there is no any hard and fast rule that we have to take this data as a assume mean. Okay, so we can take any data as a assume mean. Okay, as a is out of this data we can take any data as a assume mean, but the best way is to take the middle value of the lowest and highest data of this given data set. Okay, for example, so our minimum max is 30, maximum is 85, so we can take 58 as a assume mean. Okay, or we can take 50 as a assume mean, means there is no any hard and fast rule that to assume the assume mean. Okay, yes, there is no any hard and fast rule that we have to take this data as a assume mean. Okay, so we can take from this data, we can take any data as a assume mean. The best way is to take the middle value of the lowest and highest data of this given data series. So then what is d here? So this is the symbol of summation. Then what is d? D means it is the deviation. Okay, x minus a means, so all these data are represented by x. We can write small x or capital X. So all this data are represented by a x. So we subtract the assume mean from all the data. So that is d. Okay, here d means deviation. Okay, then summation d means after finding the d, if we add all that d, that is summation d. Then n means number of data. So if you know this symbol, then it is very easier to solve the question. Okay, now look at here. So first of all we have to assume the one of this data as a assume mean. So I have assumed let a equal to 58. Okay, yes, first of all we have to assume any data as a assume mean. Let a is a 58. Then we need d, because we need a, we need summation d, we need n. Okay, we need three things to solve this arithmetic mean using assume mean method. Okay, a, summation d, and n. So we represent the data by x. So 70, 50, 85, 40, 58, 72, 45, 30. This is x. So another thing is we need d, x minus a, d equal to x minus a. So 70 minus 58 is 12, 50 minus 58 is minus 8, 85 minus 58 is 27, 40 minus 58 is minus 18, 58 minus 58 is 0, 72 minus 58 is 14, 45 minus 58 is minus 45 minus 58 is minus 13, 38 minus 58 is minus 28. So first of all, what you do, you find the d, and we have already, yes, we know that d is equal to, it is deviation x minus a, means we have to subtract the assumed mean from the data. Okay, so these are our data and we subtract that assumed mean from all the data, that is d. Now what we need summation d. Okay, so first of all, what you can do, first of all you add the positive value. Okay, so like 12, 27, 14, then again you add the negative value and you solve it. First of all you add the positive value, 12 plus 27, it is 39, 39 plus 14, it will be 53. So positive value you get 53. Now you add the negative value. So minus 8 minus minus 8 and minus 18 is, so it is 26, 26 and 13, it become, yes, 39, 39 and 28, so it become 67. Okay, so negative you get minus 67. So when you add minus 14, so summation d will be minus 14. Okay, okay, now you got the summation d is minus 14. Now let's go to formula. Okay, so our formula is x bar is equal to a. So what we assume a is 58 plus summation d is, so minus 14 divided by n. N is, so we have the data of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 students. So we have the data of 8 students, marks of 8 students. So you divide by 8. Okay, so 14 divided by 8, so it is 1.75. So plus minus will be minus 1.75. So you will get, so after subtracting 58 minus 1.75, you get 56.25. Okay, so the average marks obtained by 8 students is 56.25. Yes, by using assume mean or shortcut or deviation or change of origin method. Okay, so if you assume any data is a mean, you will get the same answer. Okay, if you assume 70 also, you will get the same 56.25. If you assume 50 also, you get the 56.25. So you can assume any data as a assume mean. Okay, you will get the same answer.